Salut à tous les amis, on est de retour pour la suite de Les Noirs. On s'est arrêté ici, dans cette zone. Et on va aller directement commencer la nouvelle enquête. Qui est d'ailleurs juste en face du commissariat. Bon, je t'attends toi. Vas-y, viens. C'est juste en haut de cette falaise. Donc, on y va. Alors, est-ce que... par où je peux monter? Ah, je crois que je vais le faire à l'arrache, le truc. Je vais monter comme un barbare. Oui. Oh, allez, on monte. Je peux pas. Ah si, je peux. Allez. Bougez de là. Allez, bougez de là. C'est pas grave. Et voilà. Quand on peut, on peut. Et voilà. On y est.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Ouais. Si tu le dis.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Ok. Déjà, on va voir un petit peu le délire, non? Alors. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans le coin? Un spécial pour l'instant? Ouais, bon, allez, on va discuter avec...
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
Ok.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Tellement.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Il est pas bien, ce gosse.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Rien spécial par rapport à ça. Non. Ce serait possible de descendre, mais je me rappelle plus comment. Ah oui, par là-bas. Voilà, par ici.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Mhm.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Un spécial ici. Hein.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ok.
She's a long way from home.
Mhm. Un plus ici. La vitre peut-être, non? Non. Bon, il y a rien de plus là. Hein. Non, non, c'est bon, j'ai vu. Bon, je pense que je peux revenir en haut. Ah, je pouvais parler au mec?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Mhm.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Mais ouais, c'est ce que j'allais faire de toute façon.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Mrs. McAfee, you're lying. Wasting our time. You know what's going on here. You just won't tell us.
You're sweet, but simple too. The burden of proof is with the law. You should run along now. Don't worry yourself.
Il fait n'importe quoi.
This will all get sorted out. This is the way things get done in Hollywood.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Ouais. Je fais que foirer les enquêtes depuis le début. Je réponds mal. Je réfléchis pas trop à vrai dire. Mais bon.
KGPL to car 11K, 11K. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Oh, I knew I should have driven. Can we try to spare the general population, please?
C'est n'importe quoi. Ok. Wow, calme-toi toi aussi.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold me here. No!
Feeling better
I
since
don't
this morning,
need to be
Jessica?
manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer.
My head still feels swimmy.
Where is the telephone?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
Oh là là, mais c'est pas vrai, j'arrête pas de
You need
foirer,
to get
c'est
in touch with
dingue.
your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Will it hurt?
Yes.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
C'est une honte,
How did you
j'arrive
meet
pas.
Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Do you think you could manage a little to eat?
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Do you feel any better today, sir?
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Is he gonna be much longer?
I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
Putain, mais je fais que foirer, c'est un dingue, c'est un truc de dingue.
Think about going home, Jessica.
Oh là
You're mixed
là.
up with people who treat you like last week's
Je
trash.
suis pas dans
Are
le
you
truc,
crazy?
quoi.
I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Je fais que foirer mon enquête, c'est un truc de ouf.
Tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery. Get in there and see what she's up to. I can't decide between the two.
Oh merde.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. Are you blind?
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Oh merde.
So if Ballard was doing someone a
Trompé de
favor,
route.
why did they try to kill her?
Décidément, je fais que rater ma mission aujourd'hui là. Je réponds mal aux questions, je me gourde de trajet, je foire le truc. Oh.
11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece. Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Ah, 803, c'est là-bas au fond. Mais non, pas là-bas! Il est con, lui! Là!
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
No good to me. What do you have to do to earn $20,000? Not much help. Probably nothing. Seems irrelevant.
Okay.
Doesn't tell me anything. Presented to Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Junk. incidental. This isn't what we're looking for. I don't think this is going to help us. Don't think this is any use to us. Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Je crois qu'il y a une pièce qu'on n'a pas fouillée. Non, je pense pas qu'un verre ça sert à un truc. Oh, ça, on s'en fout de ça.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Mhm. Il est où le téléphone? Ah, avec tout ce bordel, si on en trouve un, ça serait pas mal.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Je crois que le téléphone il est dans le salon. Ah non, peut-être dans la cuisine alors.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Mhm. Il est où ce foutu téléphone? est là. Pff, je le vois même, je voyais même pas.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Bon, on va se barrer alors.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Je t'ai dit d'ouvrir l'ascenseur? Non. Allez. Ouais, je ouvre la porte, non? On se fout de ma gueule ou quoi? Ah, c'est par là. Je suis con. Voilà.
Mrs. Bishop knows more
C'est
than
là
she's
où on
letting
est.
on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Eh, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those Hatchet Man redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be...
You're a goddamn menace!
Je voulais prendre un raccourci, laisse-moi tranquille.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way. Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Ah ouais, poison.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Mais tu m'étonnes. Encore les mêmes crânes. Ouais. Mhm.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Advice?
The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in.
Mais j'ai trouvé comment rentrer. Elle est là la pièce. C'est ça le miroir, non? On va lui poser des questions à celui-là.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You and Bishop are close friends, colleagues?
It's business. I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office?
Il m'énerve lui. Je me rappelle plus ce qu'il fallait faire là. Je sais qu'il y a un rapport avec le miroir. Mais je sais plus où aller. Et voilà.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Bon, on va retourner à l'intérieur.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are. I don't think that...
Wait.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Ouais, t'inquiète.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Non, allez, rentre dans le mur.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Bon, allez.
Make a move. Let's get the shots here.
Cours.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Give me a good shot and get us the hell out of here.
Ils sont où?
I need cover!
Monte ta tête.
Pete, this is the start of a goddamn war.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
Je l'ai eu ou pas?
Get closer. Can't take them out from here.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Allez, headshot. Et le dernier. Monte ta tête, enfoiré. Ouais, mange.
Too many holes, Phelps. Come on, lose them or give me a shot.
Ouais, ok.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means
Non, c'est juste à côté.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop!
Non, je me rappelle cette zone.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Allez, 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 allez. Allez, doucement, frère.
McAfee's boys, your choice. I didn't do anything.
Oui.
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up.
Il court vite, ce con. On va arrêter de courir, oui.
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Il roule, ouais.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Reinforcements are on the way.
God, they're everywhere. Holes in you, asshole.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Parfois, je comprends pas les bugs, moi.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
It's this way.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
killed him, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
Mais baisse-toi! Oh, maintenant il faut que je le défende, le con. Je vais oublier. Bye bye.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it. You have to get me out of here. Come on, it's this way. Ah! This is insanity. Shit, it really hurts.
So. Oh, elles sont là.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Enfin, putain! Il fallait que je m'approche pour qu'il crève?
You have to get me out of here.
Putain, c'est pas trop tôt. Il est encore en bas là, des sbibs là. Non, j'en vois pas.
This is insanity.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Mange.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Ils sont où les autres cons? Oh, il y en a eu là-haut.
I don't want to die here.
Prends ça dans ta face là. Foiré.
The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Oh oui, j'ai vu, j'ai vu.
This is all Ballard's fault.
Okay.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
There's an army of them. We're done.
Mais baisse-toi du con!
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column.
The captain doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Weapons on the ground.
They're everywhere.
Un beau headshot dans la gueule, ça l'a calmé.
Head out, we step on it. Find
Ouais,
some
bon.
cover. Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here.
You're almost there. You have to get me out of here.
Stay in cover.
Stay down.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
For the love of God, how many are there? Stay in cover.
Okay.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Okay.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Bon, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là, les amis, hein, pour cette partie de l'aventure. Ça a été compliqué, hein, surtout vers la fin. J'espère que ça vous a plu quand même. N'hésitez pas à liker, partager et abonnez-vous à la chaîne. Et on se retrouvera pour la prochaine aventure. Enfin là, pour la prochaine fois, quoi. On attend que la seconde mission démarre et on s'arrêtera là.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Ok. Bon. On va sortir de là et on va s'arrêter là pour cette partie de l'aventure, les amis.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Bon les amis, j'espère que ça vous a plu, cette partie de Les Noirs. N'hésitez pas à liker, partager, vous abonner évidemment. Et on se retrouvera la prochaine fois. Ciao, bye bye.